Welcome back to Insight. We're here at Indiana Physical Therapy with Todd, and we want to talk about just things to expect as you get older, because I'm only getting old, once, but you see people getting old all the time. You probably have an idea of what I can expect or what anybody can expect. What are those kind of telltale signs? What am I looking for as I get older?
Well, unfortunately, that's the bad news, is we do see changes as we age. So we tend to see cardiovascular function decreases from 5 to 15% per decade, starting actually in our 30s. And so you might notice that in things like going out and chasing the kids or the grandkids around, or walking through the mall to go shopping, or even playing around to golf. Those things might just seem a little more difficult than they used to. Also, strength decreases by about 10% by our 50s, and then it increases even more than that per decade after that.
Does that make it harder to get started? It's like I notice now that I have, less endurance, I have less strength, and that makes me less likely to want to go start, any program or any exercise?
Yeah, certainly. It just makes it difficult to get going. And then we find that we're not doing some of the activities that we used to enjoy just because they are more difficult. And not to mention just changes in our lives around those same years that tend to prevent us from doing some of that.
Do people come in to see you from a lack of endurance, or is it because they just, it's like, I can't play golf anymore? I mean, which do people kind of come and see you for? Right,
and that's what I usually see people for is, I've had pain or lack of mobility or changes that have started to limit my ability to do some of the things that I really enjoy. And so now I want to go get some help and see if I can get back to some of those things that I enjoy in life.
And that's kind of the goal for you, is to get people back to doing what they like.
Yes, yep, exactly.
Now, again, in Indiana, they can come here first.
Yeah, in Indiana now you can come directly into a physical therapist. We can look at some of those issues about strength, flexibility, some of those things that might be preventing you from doing the things you love, and try and get you onto a program to get back to that.
Now, what would a typical program involve? What do you think that, for most people?
Yeah, so usually when they come in to see the physical therapist, we look at some of the limitations they might have that are affecting some specific things they want to do. Golf, for instance, where I don't have the shoulder mobility to get back from my swing anymore. So we analyze some of those specific things, and then just give some simple activities to help kind of stretch and work on those at home. We tend to have a pretty good time. It's not all hard work.
You didn't get, old in a day, and you probably, if you pace it out, you're going to get better, but it's going to take kind of a one day at a time approach, right?
Yeah, it does take a little bit of time, but a lot of those limitations can be some things. The limitations, sometimes we can improve pretty quick. So it just depends on what's happening for any individual person.
See, this makes me want to start bending for you, and you can kind of analyze how flexible I am, because I'm totally not flexible, but I've never been flexible. So it's one of those where I just kind of put up with it. But I'm sure that if I worked at it, that's one of those things. Flexibilities, I can get strength. I mean, you can go through the whole list of all the things that you can give back to people.
Yeah, and there's the good news, is that throughout our lifespan, we can improve endurance, we can improve strength, we can improve flexibility. So there's no point in our lives where we can't make a change for the positive in those things.
So even though nature or an age is working against you, you can kind of fight back and
exactly.
win.
We can still fight the battle.
Yeah,
yes.
Good. That's good news. So if people want more information about Indiana Physical Therapy specifically, you guys are located all over.
Yeah, we've got several locations throughout Fort Wayne and all through the surrounding counties.
All right. And again, if you want more information, you should really find out, and you can come here first. You can see a physician, and they can send you here too.
Yes.
But it works to just come on in. You can check their website at indianapt.com, or you can give them a call at 432-4700. And we will be right back on Insight.